in March, it was because someone started talking about how this supported the vagus nerve, activated the vagus nerve, and how it could help you get out of fight or flight. And I was like, you had me at vagus nerve. Please tell me more about this. I need this in my life like yesterday. And I really started doing the research, and I've been experiencing really yucky perimenopause stuff for about a year and a half. And I'm going to be 50 in a few weeks. And when all this stuff was happening, I was just like, I felt like I was losing my mind. And fortunately, people are open, people talk about it now, but the brain fog and waking up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and just being up for the day because you couldn't shut your mind off, like all of these things, I was like, what is happening to me? And I just thought, well, just maybe, what if this works? What if this stuff works for me? And then I had this little tiny seed in my head that planted and was starting to bloom, that if this works and I could make an impact, maybe I would want to be back involved in this industry, because once it's in your blood and you've had the taste, it's still there. And once I tried this product and I started, within the first week, I was one of those people that just started seeing some changes right away. I started having like technicolor dreams again, like dreaming real dreams and sleeping for like 6 or 7 hours in a row. And I was like, what the French toast? This is amazing. And then the brain fog started lifting. And then I started giving it to my son, who is 13, who has severe ADHD. We worked with a lot of holistic things for him, but he'd never been able to be really a good sleeper. We tried the magnesium sprays, the weighted blankets, like you name it. We've tried everything. And within the first few days of me giving it to him, he started sleeping. And then I was like, holy moly. Like, then I started just like get really fired up, because not only was I seeing it work for me, I was seeing it work for my son. And then I give it to my daughter. And I have so many testimonials of people that I care about that it's making such a huge impact for. And then when I realized, and I started digging into the company, and I asked a lot of questions, because there was a long list of things that if I were going to go out and really build and put my integrity on the line and my heart out there again, those things had to be there. And it had to be something where a new person could come in and really do amazing, not just somebody that had a big following or had a big team that they were going to come in, but somebody brand new who just wanted to make that extra $500 or $1,000 a month could really win. That had to be there. It had to be simple systems that anyone could do, and the integrity. I mean, there were so many questions, and you're going to hear from so many people on this call tonight. But it was like, for me, like just feeling like my heart open up again. But I literally felt like it was like after a really bad heartbreak, finally going on a few dates and being like, wow, this is something special, and this could be it. And then it being like the love of your life. And that might sound extreme, but if you're on this call because somebody invited you and had that wall up about this industry, this just might be that thing that will chip that wall back down by activating the vagus nerve. So you're going to hear more, but that's a little bit about my story, and hopefully you guys followed all the squirrels in my brain that I was just chasing. But there are a lot less squirrels in my brain since I started taking fix.
I love that